Hi, this is Sarkis. Hmm. I'd like to make a video today about vulnerability and asking for help. This is a topic that for me is kind of tender and close right now. I haven't always had a grace with vulnerability. Psychologically, vulnerability for me is sort of like it's in a dance with power. You know, like think of how many times do you feel vulnerable when you can clearly and strongly say like I'm feeling powerful, right? They don't quite they don't quite go hand in hand. um, Somewhere in the thinking mind thinks like I need to be powerful, and I'm going to be powerful as sometimes as a way of avoiding vulnerability, or it's like vulnerability. If I'm vulnerable, and it's like I don't really experience myself as powerful. So for yourself, notice where those two things interface, where vulnerability and power intersect. For me, vulnerability is like an openness. It's a place of I don't know, and wow, this is scary, but I'm willing. So those are qualities like openness, willingness, unknown. Anything is possible. So sometimes that's scary because in the world of possibilities, there's pain and there's experiences that can be internalized as negative. And so for me, something that feels very vulnerable is asking for help. I tend to default to thinking like I don't really need anything from anybody else. Like I'm clear that other people need stuff. And I'm very nurturing and very giving and willing to show up for other people's needs, but to go toward my own needs and to really feel that I need something can be scary for me, can be vulnerable for me. So I'm admitting that. That feels vulnerable. I feel like it's scary to have you see who I am and what feels tender for me. Um, I'll take it one step further and say that if I were to risk right now, like what's something that I would ask for? What's something that I need? And something that I would ask from you, something that I need from you, the person listening to this video. And one thing that I need is something that I am actually quite good at. I realize is in this vulnerability is I'm really, I really cherish being in the unknown. Like some of my improvisational arts experience, like as a dancer and doing creative art and working with children. A lot of the things that I've done in my life actually are resting into and opening into and being able to surf the giant unknown. And I realized that I actually have a lot of skill in this vulnerability of the unknown. And that's where my work as an intuitive reader comes in, where I don't actually know what I'm going to say until I say it. And there's this deep trust that what needs to be known will be shown and that I'll say it. So one thing that feels vulnerable for me to ask for, something that I need, is that I want your help. It's like, I want your help putting the word out and letting other people know, people that you know, or people that you feel that might be in need or of the service of an intuitive reading that I provide. One thing I do know is I'm amazing at it and I'm great at it, but I'm not so great at getting the word out and promoting things. So here I am promoting myself and giving a little teaching about myself, which is that it's vulnerable for me to ask for what I need and that I like it. I like, in this moment, I feel happy that I'm asking for your help. So please respond here. If you want to answer any more questions, you can direct yourself or other people to sarkisintuitive.com. And thank you. I want to hear about where your experience of vulnerability is. If you have needs, I want to know what they are. If you experience yourself as powerful and capable, I also want to hear that and know that. And for me, that all of those things go together pretty beautifully. Okay. I love you. Bye.